เอาละครับก็สวัสดีด้วยครับอยู่กับเกม Sherlock Holmes กันต่อนะครับซึ่งแน่นอนว่าตอนนี้เราแก้ไขปริศนานะครับที่ผมนั้นไปเรียงลำดับเรียบร้อยแล้วครับจนได้ข้อสรุปมาแล้วนะครับก็คือคนคนนี้นะครับเราก็จะมาเลือกกันว่าเราจะเลือกตรงไหนให้เขาดีนะครับอันนี้ผมก็ไม่รู้จะเลือกอะไรดีผมเลือกเป็น by justice แล้วกันนะครับสำหรับการสรุปข้อมูลของเคส2ทั้งหมดนะครับที่พยายามทำมาทั้งหมดนะครับเลือกเป็นตัวนี้แล้วกันเลยครับ
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble. But it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. Our other option is the local constabulary, and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. All the same, I think that I prefer the forces methods. It would be better to resolve the case quickly and efficiently, without any talk of politics.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barkazas Company directors were drowned in the flooded quarry, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dive into the lake.
You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. May we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away, wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking, can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through, then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Ow.
How dreadful. 2 dead bodies. What a terrible ending to such a great case.
There, my dear fellow. It is all right. You did your best.
ครับอันนี้รู้สึกว่าเท่าที่ดูผมจะสำเร็จนะแต่ว่าผมช่วยเขาไม่ได้แต่ผมจะลองรีเพย์เอนดิ้งดูก่อนผมจะกลับไปช่วยผู้ชายคนนั้นนะได้เปล่าเมื่อกี้ผมกดไม่ทันผมลืมตัวลืมมองมาหน่อยอยู่ดีมามันก็ที่ยิงงงหมดเลยเดี๋ยวตอนนี้ผมจะรีกลับไปครับกลับไปช่วยผู้ชายคนนั้นนะครับเรามาสรุปไปแล้วนะไม่รู้มันจะกลับสรุปใหม่ไหมเปล่านี่ครับมาครับผมจะเลือกอันนี้อันเดิมนะแล้วก็จะไปแก้ไขใหม่ครับเมื่อกี้ผมช่วยยิงเขาไม่ทันอันนั้นเลยถูกยิงเลยตอนนี้ผมจะช่วยให้เขารอดให้ได้นะครับ
Then the case...
ผมก็ข้ามเนื้อหาเลยนะครับ
Well, gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
ครับตอนนี้ผมต้องยิงก่อนนะครับเรียบร้อยครับ
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
ครับผมช่วยสำเร็จครับทั้งช่วยแล้วก็จับโจรได้ด้วยนะครับดังนั้นภารกิจนี้ผมก็ขอจบไปเท่านี้ครับครับเข้าสู่ชัปเตอร์ใหม่ครับครับนี่คือเปอร์เซ็นต์นะ
Holmes, what happened?
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
ครับผม
The
ต้อง
pupil,
ทำนะครับตอนนี้ต้องมาหาข้อมูลครับว่าโฮมเป็นไรนะ
the pupil is dilated.
เอาสคริปต์ไปเลยแล้วกั
A
น
weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute. But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and Datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the Chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the buff, but... what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
กลับมาครับเรามาดูข้อมูลกันดีกว่าสำหรับภารกิจใหม่ของเราต้องไปเข้าร่วมกิจกรรมมาร่วมงานใช่ไหมครับอันนี้เราเคลียร์ภารกิจจบไปเป็นอีกอันนึงอันนี้เป็นอันแรกนะครับอันที่2อ่ะก็ไม่รู้ช่างหัวมันแล้วกันอันนี้เป็นอันที่2นะครับที่เป็นภารกิจออกมานะครับเราก็ดูมันไม่ได้ก็ช่างหัวมันแล้วกันก็มีข้อความอันนึงครับส่งมาชื่อคนครบตอนนี้มีอยู่4คนนะความเกี่ยวข้องมีอยู่4คนใช่ไหมเคสนี้มาครับไปเราไปร่วมกับเขาเลยแล้วกัน
Beautiful place.
with a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the City Council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see. You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All three witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see. Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
นะครับสำหรับภารกิจนี้ก็ขอไว้เท่านี้ก่อนนะครับพบใหม่กับพาร์ทหน้าและพาร์ทต่อไปนะครับไปก่อนนะครับสวัสดีครับ